Well, good morning, folks. This is Shippy the Explorer. Long time. Well, no, just saw you last night on a video, and hopefully you enjoyed. Welcome back to the station, and trust that you're enjoying it and enjoying the content and learning something from the content. I have to be careful of my speech these days, so you have to be so good. So I'm back in. Look at this. I'm just having breakfast for the first time in 2 days, and here we are. Because I just came back in guess what happened this morning at 6 o'clock. I just came in from an all-night bus ride from Norwalk, and and straight to Isabania. Well, my pronunciation might not be too good, but you just have to bear with me. So, this is the close of the end of a trip that went well and went crazy. Went well and went crazy. I'm telling you, folks, because I am going to tell you the nightmare and the good things that I just came through. It all started on Tuesday the 23rd when I talked to Mara and said, oh, I would love to go to, I reiterated to him that I would love to go to the Masai Mara on a trip. And so he says, you know what? The bridge over in the that leads from here to the Masai Mara is just maybe 1.5 hours or 2 hours the most. Come on. All right, morning. Good. All right. Good. Yeah. It's about 2 hours. But he doesn't have a driver to take me across. So you know what? Let's plan to go see if we can find take a bus. Decided to call a company, and I got the company man, Samson's Safari Tours, and I went on the telephone and I made the call contact, and I got the ticket, and the lady said yes. I said that's Tuesday. So what I'll do is pick me up on Wednesday the 24th at Mara early in the morning. They set at 4:30. So Wednesday the 24th, man, I got ready, and early morning, got up from 2 o'clock in the morning, and was milling around and shower and everything, and got ready. And then by 3:30 or 4 something, I went downstairs out to the gate here, and waiting. So I said, let me go call my wife, and I said, you know what? Let me make sure that the gate is can be open. So I knocked and waked up the guard, and the guard said, okay. He came down and he was half sleeping, and well, he wasn't too sleepy, but he was saying, let's wait until the taxi guy comes to the gate, and then he will open it and let him in. Taxi guy. When 4:30 came for them to come, nobody came. So I called him and said, call the driver and said, where are you? Oh, no, it's gonna be, it's not 4:30 you're supposed to pick me up. I pick you up. It's supposed to be 5:30. So I'll call you when I'm ready. Anyway, okay. Told the guard, let's me go back to bed. And I went back up, and he said he went back to rest. And He said, let's wait for the 5:30. Guess what happened? When 5:30 came, the guy called and said, "Oh, Mr. Morrison, you're disappointed and you're upset and all sorts of things because the trip, I, you, the trip, I can't pick you up because we tried to get over the bridge, the bridge this morning. It's still flooded. We can't get over to the Masai Mara, and so let's hold off a little until the water goes down. Let's hold off until the water goes down." Here I am, folks. Here we are, looking like a Kenyan. So he says, "Wait until the water goes down. I call you back. Call you back." I said, "All right, okay." I said, "What do you mean by I'm upset? What do you mean by I'm upset? I'm not upset. What do you mean by I'm upset? I don't know. He's playing words on me." So I said, "I'm not upset." I said, "I'll wait." I waited. So I waited until 5:30. When 5:30 come, I don't remember if he called me. Okay, good. Hey. All right, what you doing? What's up? Working hard. The man working hard. Good. Oh, good. I'm making my tape about my ordeal going to the Masai Mara. Yeah, it's crazy. If you see it, you're going to see how crazy it is. Crazy story, man. All right.
So let me take something down there.
Yes, no problem. So I said, "Oh, I'll wait until it." Okay. Up until now, he hasn't called. Waited till 6:30. Waited till 7:30. Waited till 8 something. I told Mara, I think I saw Mara somewhere around the yard, and I said, "At this rate, Mara, I don't think if they call me I should go because the day is almost over. The day is almost over. This was supposed to be, this is Wednesday the 24th. They're supposed to pick me up." And Mara said, "You know what? What you should do is you should really take a bus from okay, let me find out the word. Well, the plan was to you'll hear that I missed part of the thing. The thing got bad, so I'm just gonna re-talk about that. Now, Mara had said to, "You know what? You should take a bus to Norwalk." But then when I called the call agent late in the evening in the day, when they said I didn't see the guy turn up, I said, "What to do?" She said, "Okay, the place is blocked and all sorts of things. You know what you should do is see if you can get a bus from Newark." So the guys took me on the bike, and we ran up to the bus station, and we were able to get a bus to Newark for the next morning. But when I talked to the agent, he says, "If you come in that late, you're gonna be missing most of the trip. It's gonna be too late. So why not fly into Norwalk tonight, and then in the morning you can go to the Masai Mara and can stay over, and then when I come in late to put you in a hotel, go to the Masai Mara, stay over, and then go a second day." When I looked at the thing, I said, "Okay, the itinerary." I said, "I don't want to stay over. I just want a day trip." Anyway, we got a ticket from Ebalanse to Norg over during the night, and then the guy was supposed to meet me, and that's where the story continues, and you'll hear the rest of the story there. Guys, they're waiting for you in Newark. So, um, you know what? It's too late now. He has been there from 2 o'clock. So now I said, oh, if he's there, why, why we didn't communicate that um, I'm supposed to meet him there? And anyway, she said, you know what? I'll make arrangement. The best thing to do now is flying, flying. So she made arrangement. Turned out that she is also in Nairobi, and she said, let's go to. We'll have to fly into the Masai Mara. So we rushed up to the rushed. She came and said, wait there, I'll be right there. I didn't even realize she was living there. In half an hour, she was at the market where I was at the bus station in Nairobi, and she took me by car, friend's car. We rushed up to to the um, the airport, the small airport, and I said, you're able to get on a ticket? She said yes, and she called apparently, and made the arrangement, but I think I had to do the booking. So anyway, when we reached the airport, they said yes, they have seat to get me to Nairobi. Now this is 2 hours away from Norwalk. The other guy was waiting for me, said till 2 o'clock, and then he left 2:30, and then he left. And they called him now and said, drive your way to the Masai Mara to meet me and continue the day trip. So that's what we were doing. And he while he's driving, I'm getting my ticket ready to fly. They charged me an extraordinary amount of money at the airport to fly me into the Masai Mara. Guess what? It's only 30 minutes off trip. Anyway, I take off my belt and shoes and all sort of things, and I paid for it, and I got into the waiting area for the plane. I said, okay, make sure that plane in the front, that's you're gonna, um, um, not Ethiopian Airlines, Kenyan here. Kenyan here, small here, um, airlines. Just they do local thing, bush flying and all sort of things. Anyway, waited. Another 30 minutes or so. The plane was ready to go, man. And I got on the plane. 6 of us on the plane. Maybe that's why they charge so much, because we have to pay for the trip. 6 of us. Anyway, took off, and in 30 minutes, I landed on the compound, or the massive land expansion of land in the open safari. On dirt, they landed on the dirt, and anyway, plane landed and got off. I waited. The agent called me back and said, wait at the guard station or something like that for Sam, the driver. And while I was waiting, they had some soldiers, I think they are rangers, and one came up to me. No, first of all, a guy who must be a guide, came up to me, thought he could get the work from me, because who am I and what am I doing here? I said, yes, I'm waiting for my driver. Who is the driver and which company? So I told him. Anyway, I'm just observing the massive, beautiful landscape of the Masai Mara from the airport. Anyway, I told him that. Next minute, one of the rangers came up and asked me the same old question, who I am and all sort of things. And I kindly talked to him, and told him why. Next minute, it looked like his supervisor came and asked him the same old question. I said, wait, it looked like you guys are suspicious of me. And also, I'm here. I'm a tourist. Can I help you and all sort of things? Look, maybe I look strange. Maybe they wanted to help, but maybe I look strange, and maybe. Anyway, I told him who I was and what I was doing there, and they left me alone. Finally, I talked to them, and the guides some of them were gathered and I expressed who I was and we had good conversation. And then another 15 or 20 minutes, my real guide finally, Sam, finally turned up. And they seemed to know him a little bit. And so they seemed like they were pleased. And there we are. We went, started the trip around this massive piece of land, grassed land, few trees that's sticking up. And so, Shippy the Explorer, after 2 days, 1 night of traveling, 2 days of planning, 1 night of planning in a nightmarish way, and missing my pickup by 2 hours. I was taken further into the capital, Nairobi, Kenya, capital of the country, where now it seems like I'm lost. But you know, when you have connection with telephone and people around, they will help you too. That will help, and people will help you away with things too. But that didn't happen. And you feel so depressed, and so when you missed your mark in life. And so I missed my mark, but I got to fly in, and you know what? It turned out to be a good thing in disguise, because I got to fly in, and instead of driving 1.5 hours from Norwalk up into the Masai Mara and then for the trip. So I got a lovely flight in. Anyway, that was a flight that wasn't planned. And so the tour now of Masai Mara starts, and from 8 o'clock that morning, 8 o'clock that morning, Sam drove me around, and we are searching, and we are finding animals, and we are seeing birds, and we are seeing all sorts of God's great creation on that massive piece of Masai Mara, extending for miles. One of the times I thought that I saw a group of elephants, and I said, but those are the same elephants we saw earlier. And he says, no, you know what? We are 60 kilometers from where we started this morning. We were way over the other side. And man, to my surprise, I didn't realize we were traveling so many miles within the compound, within the safari. Massive thing. But the whole thing is that if Sam sees it, it's going to be a joke. We saw 2 of the big 5s, then we saw 3 of the big 5s, and then we looking for the lions. And you know, from 9 o'clock in the morning, we are looking for the lions until now, until we got out of the park, and we haven't seen not one. The lions are nowhere to be found, were nowhere to be found yesterday. Nowhere to be found. And also the crocodiles. The crocodiles were nowhere to be found, because we suspect, maybe because of the flooding for the last few days that blocked the bridge in the first place, that prevented us from going into the Masai Mara from the nearest end. I don't know, the lions are on either a tour, or they're gone somewhere to get food or something, but we searched until the moment we left that safari and had something to eat. And then we went over to the Masai people, where they danced for us, dance and song, and we exchanged where saw the kids, and I got the tour late in the afternoon. So you'll see all of that on Shippy the Explorer. So from a good idea to a nightmare to a good trip on the safari, a good trip on the safari, and then get to meet the Masai people. There's some story behind that too, but anyway, we had a good time and something to share. And so, most of the videos around the trip to the Masai Mara, Shippy the Explorer, you have to see this explanation first. Then you'll truly understand some of my madness in words and my hunger that you'll see in some of the tapes. But then the joy of seeing the animals, it and the people of the Masai, it was from a good idea to a bittersweet situation to madness to the joy. And that's the story of Shippy the Explorer planning and going to the Masai Mara. Well, thanks for Cynthia at the safari Samson Safari, because even when 2 o'clock in the morning, that young lady answered my call, dedicated person. So thanks to her for really bringing this bit of nightmare to a close. Thanks, and thanks to Sam for searching. The more you search for the lion, the more we saw the park. And so you're also dedicated in what you do. And then he dropped me back at Norwalk and made arrangement to take the bus back. And so I traveled all night from 12 something this morning. We took the bus. And when I reached back at Isabania, it was 5 something in the morning. I called the guys here to pick me up, and they couldn't pick me up. So I ended up picking up Porta in the cold, foggy morning. We were blazing our way from Isabania to Nebohanse and down into Villa Menagin, where I could smell the funk on my body and just doing anything else. I jumped into the cold water and got a cold, refreshing shower early in the morning. And so that ends up with me just having a cup of tea right now and back to civilization and back to normalcy. So thanks for all the people that supported, and thanks to Mara for really lending me his house and boarding me, and all the support of all the people here that take you through the ups and downs of life. The ups and downs of life. And that's the story of going to the Masai Mara. Well, enjoy the footage, for folks. Enjoy the films, and enjoy. Maybe you'll feel the madness or the hunger that I experienced. But in the end, we saw the other animals except the lion and the crocodiles. Like, share. Hope you enjoy this bit of thing. Like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe, folks, because you have been doing it, but I'm saying thanks, and just really feel elated that you're supporting the station. Well, I call it a station, as it's a bigger project than what some people think. I have books and all sort of things around this whole issue. So thanks for supporting Shippy the Explorer and this madness of going through life. See you. Take care of yourself and others. Do enjoy the footage of the trip. Bye for now.
The big road, you mean the big road?
Okay.
What do you mean?
This is where we came to the bank.
You want to go to bank?
No. This is where we came the other day. Oh. My glasses. I don't know if I recorded anything. Should I turn it on? Yes, it was working.
Habari yako?
Hello.
Salam. Tunaweza pata gari ya Narok kesho siku.
Narok.
Okay, it's how much?
This is where we put the ticket booking office in Safari. All right, let's go. Let's go. Adventure. Adventure starts. Every day is a market up here. Sorry? Every day is a market.
No, today is market day.
Oh,
Every Tuesday and Saturday.
okay. Is it down here? This is Zibania. man. That was somebody I know. Big house. The big house.
Yes.
The big house.
Even you want, you can drink me before you come. Maybe you can go then you come.
When I come back. Because she just carry a little bag, overnight bag. And that makes sense carry a whole lot of things with me. Alright. I tell you. Oh boy. I'll lift up the foot at all. Trip starts here, folks. This is Ship the Explorer, and we're on the move for a 2-day trip, and we're taking EPH delivery bus, and we're going to Norwalk. Which one we're going? Norwalk, Oasis, or Mara?
Mara.
Mara. Okay. That's where we're going, and DNA coach EPH. Sorry, YouTuber. So we are on the move. I tell you, you know, YouTuber, vloggers, YouTubers. YouTubers, vloggers, YouTube. Oh, you don't know. All right, so this is what we're taking this bus, and we're on the move. In a few minutes, we'll be loading. All right, so we'll get there. Let me go on there. Okay, it's going to Nairobi, but I don't know if we're going to Nairobi. Alright, so there we go. Okay. Well, folks, this is a Ship the Explorer. We are moving again, and it's we see the funny, unusual thing is that I'm in the bus in Isibania, Kenya, and on the TV is reggae playing. I'm telling you, Rastaman music. So I'm telling you, I'm in the back, extreme back, and the bus is ready to go. So here we go. Safe travels. Well, it is gonna be 7 hours of travel, folks. So I'll reach maybe it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you, driving all night. Adventure starts. Adventure starts. Here we go. This is Norwalk Oasis, where they stop for food and refreshment and all that. The driver can't tell me if this is they have fruits and everything. So everything's here. So stop over and everything is here. Shoes, fruits. I got it. Let's see. Wow. Let me get some fries or something. All right. I'm attracted to one of these things, so. All right. Okay. All right. What they call? What is the name? Time Martin?
Yes.
Time Martin.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Banana and a Time Martin. Banana and a Time Martin. Here we go. That's interesting. Guess what was, folks? I asked the driver and all the ping and the safari person talked to the driver and everybody, and they said they'll drop me off at Norwalk Mesa. And they just keep on driving, and I keep on asking them where they. They got instruction and they didn't tell me. You know where they end up in Nairobi? 2 hours away. 2 hours away. The guy has been there waiting for me for 2 hours, from 2 o'clock. And now I'm in Nairobi. I don't know where. I missed my pickup. No instruction. They just drive, and don't say where they are. people who know where they're going, they drop off. But this is what. So anyway, we are in Nairobi, Kenya, at the bus station, and they're carrying me to the bus station. That's where they are. It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, this is a mess. You have a station?
Yeah.
You have a
YouTube
YouTuber?
channel. Yeah, I have a
Okay.
YouTube channel. My Chaplin Empire.
Chaplin Empire.
Yeah, that's my YouTube channel. I'm an artist.
Oh, you're an artist?
Yeah.
Singer?
Yeah, I'm a rapper.
Okay, now and this is Shippy the Explorer, and we are in Nairobi, Kenya by mistake, 2 hours away. And no, this is, I should have been picked up from 2 o'clock down there.
In Narok.
You know, yeah. And they're not,
What's the name of your channel?
Shippy the Explorer.
Shippy the Explorer.
Yes. I can show you my.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I'll show you a card. Shippy the Explorer.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
So
exploring.
what are you like? You're exploring Nairobi.
Travel, content.
Where are you from?
Jamaica.
Hey, Vibes Cartel.
Yes,
One wild boss.
I tell you. But this is poor service, man.
This was us.
Yes, I mean poor
So,
communication.
I want to know about Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Jamaica. I'd love to be in Jamaica.
Wow. Yes. Yeah, well, you have to just work some money and take your time and go down.
People say it's like Kenya.
Yes, it's just like this. Weather is just like there's weather. Oh, let's turn it like this. The weather is just like this, and
Me,
it's
I'd like to ask you one question about Jamaica. Between Vibes Cartel and Mavado, which side do you take?
None of them. I don't listen to those.
You don't listen to
those type of music.
What about
I'm a
reggaeton?
Bob Marley man.
Bob Marley?
Old Bob Marley. That type of
Chronics.
thing. Chronics. I'm a Egyptian Bob Marley. Buju Banton.
He's from Jamaica, you know.
Mazungu.
Ah, you my brother.
Hey.
Hey, can I call it for you?
No. This is I'm
He's okay.
2 hours away from where I'm supposed to stop.
Hey.
The stupid bus services tell me keep on. I keep on telling them where I'm stopping, and they bring me to Nairobi.
When are you going to post this?
I don't know because
I'd
this
love to
is.
see myself on
Hey,
the
my
YouTube
brother.
channel.
Oh, yeah.
Coming from Jamaica, from Wajakoya. Lulu
Yeah.
Wajakoya.
You're Jamaican?
Are you from Jamaica?
Yes.
He's from Jamaica.
Okay.
Yes.
I love the ganja man, the
ganja
Wajakoya
man.
Yeah,
Wajakoya man.
There are no some export for us here.
Eh?
You don't have some things for us
What's that?
from Jamaica.
No, because I was going on a trip. I was supposed to be picked up at 2 o'clock.
Where are you going in Kenya?
Masai Mara.
Oh, you're going to the
And
national
they
park?
brought me here, yeah.
But all they have to do, they have to give you another shuttle to take you back to Narok. You
That's
must
2
go-
hours away.
Yeah, it's 2 hours away, but if you take a shuttle right now, it won't be far. The shuttle is too fast than the bus.
Yeah, but no, that's I'm gonna miss my schedule.
At what time was it supposed to
They
start?
were supposed to pick me up at 2 o'clock there, and then take me in.
Take you back.
Take me in.
Oh,
to
take
the-
you in. Masai
Yeah.
Mara. Oh, yeah.
And they keep on driving, and well, I keep on saying it. It's ridiculous. So this,
That's not good.
it's not good. They don't say when they're driving
Me, what you-
and they stop at the stop station. They should say, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are at food station."
But they
when
only
it-
stop at Narok, you know.
They
only
stop at
there.
Norwalk food station. And when I came out of the bus, I said to them, I need to be at Norwalk Mesa. They said it's 15 minutes up the road. And when the 15 minutes, they keep on driving. And I kept on saying, I went to the guy and said, I want to be dropped off. And they kept on driving all night.
That's poor service.
And now they're telling me about it. I'm in Nigeria. And say it's my fault. Anyway.
They'll have to give you another van or bus. to
They're
take
not.
you back.
They're not gonna give me anything.
If you're going to complain, they'll have to give you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to put the blame on me already. I'm a tourist. I don't know where I'm at.
We are in Nairobi, the capital city.
No, I didn't know where I'm at along the road.
Oh yeah.
So if they're driving a bus, when we do in America and Jamaica, we say, okay,
They always announce.
we announce, where are you? All those who are coming off at Norwalk, this is a stop. Because you're in the dark bus.
So how long are you staying in Kenya?
Till the first.
First of April.
Yeah.
Next week?
Yeah. This week. Yeah.
Magical Kenya.
Well,
Call
it's
it the capital of Africa.
no, but it's making me upset, you know, because
The bus station.
yeah.
We are sorry about that, sir.
Yeah,
So you're going to have to take another car back to Nairobi.
I don't know. I called somebody.
Or there's someone
So-
coming to pick you up.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Can I have one of your cards?
The car. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go and check it at my house. YouTube.
There we go.
Thank you.
All right. Subscribe.
I'll make
Like,
sure I'm
share.
subscribed today.
All right. Oh, good. And you repeat your name again?
My Chaplin Empire.
My Chaplin. You don't have a phone. You can.
I don't have a phone right now, but I
Okay.
have my own YouTube
My
channel.
Chaplin Empire.
Yeah, I'm an artist in Kenya.
You should stand in the light so I can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Chaplin Empire. Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
All right. My
Yeah.
Chaplin.
Yeah. I'm based in Nairobi,
Yeah.
the capital.
All right. Let me bring you in. Let's bring you in. And then you do the same. You don't have a phone, you say?
My phone has gone off, but I'm online.
Yeah.
When it was released in Kenya,
Yes.
when it was released, much of the Kenyans were happy.
Yeah.
You could think he's a Kenyan and
Wow.
he's a Jamaican. People
Wow.
were celebrating. It was like a holiday in Kenya.
Wow.
When it started, yeah.
So he came here and sing.
Yeah, no, he has never come in Kenya. That's
Okay.
why I'm expecting him in 2026.
Okay.
Maybe this year, maybe next year. He's
Wow.
coming here. We love him to be here.
Yeah.
Very much. We love you, Jamaicans.
Thank you. My Chaplin. All right. Nice meeting you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Good. Yeah, all right. All right.
Niwekea nini yako ya nyimbo. Nataka wanaambia watu wewe ni mwimbaji au Anamwambia upeleke Jamaica.
I'll tell you. Wait. Still trying to find a name.
Yeah, I'm trying to show you my YouTube channel.
Okay. So when don't go on Shippy the Explorer?
Yes?
You should join up Shippy the Explorer too.
Yeah, give me a channel.
Yeah. This is Nairobi, folks, and I'm at the bus station. I'm stuck at the bus station. I guess I'll just stay at Nairobi. I tell you, this is, look at this guy. Power.
We're in Nairobi. You're stuck in Nairobi right now.
I know.
Oye, bueno, ya me te trabajo como allá. Está allí que ya se vea ngote. Bueno, yo tengo aquí que sin ello.
My guy is explaining that Nairobi has two sides.
We have two sides of Nairobi.
Yeah,
The rich side and the poor side.
and the poor side.
Yeah.
So this is the poor side.
So this the downtown side
Uh-huh.
of Nairobi.
Right.
The uptown side of Nairobi, we have no people right now there. The shops are not yet open. But here, everything is like 24
So
hours.
this is the
It's working
downtown
24 hours.
side.
This is the downtown side of Nairobi.
And where's
We
the
call
rich
it Muturwa Market.
Matura Market?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why everybody's up and
Everybody's on, everybody's working right now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The downside of Nairobi, then we have the uptown side of Nairobi.
All right.
The other side. It's silent, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
We should visit Nairobi again. We
Well,
should
yeah,
tour
I should.
Nairobi.
I should.
It's great.
I tell you.
It's super great.
Yeah. So that's what it is, folks.
Yeah. You know, like here, We say we're in a market.
Yes. Wiener
See,
Market. Wiener
behind here,
is Wiener Market.
yeah. When we go behind this building,
Yes.
there's a market where people are selling fresh vegetables
Everything.
throughout 24 hours.
Yes.
Everything.
Wow.
But here, when you go over there, you'll be surprised.
Wow.
People are working daily. Like, you see all of this?
Yes.
They're from the market behind
Wow.
there. Yeah, they're from behind
Behind
there. Yeah.
So
These are parcels.
people come with hand trucks.
Yeah.
And
Make
they-
everything. Yeah.
He's working as hard as ever.
Junior
So
gani
you're-
gani?
Junior kwa hapo.
Oh, sawa. They're working those are parcels. They're from different places of Kenya.
Yeah.
When they from here Nairobi. When they arrive here Nairobi,
Yeah.
they're going to be picked by people one by one.
Wow.
Yeah. From the
Okay.
station, soul software.
Yes.
Just step by step.
I see they're very industrious and
Yeah.
hard-working young people.
Hardworking young people.
Yes.
Me, I'm not that old. I'm 23 years old.
You're 23.
I'm 23, but I'm
Wow.
paying for myself rent. I'm depending on
So
myself.
you're monetized then?
Yeah, I'm here.
Your
I'm
YouTube is
supervised.
monetized?
Yeah.
You're getting money from your
No,
YouTube?
no.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Still early.
Yeah.
I want first to purchase all the equipment, so I
Yeah.
have to concentrate more in music and YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll look at your station when I get settled. Yeah.
You go and check.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oops.
If you can like this man here with cards, they've not yet slept. They've been here through all night.
Yeah?
These people with cards here,
Oh, they're working all night.
they're working all night.
And then they go home and
They
sleep
can't
now.
steal, they can't do what they're supposed to do is just hustle. What you get,
Yeah.
it's enough for the day.
Yeah.
So you're here throughout, working throughout.
I tell you. Yeah, we use the we use a hand
We use sandcare.
yes, go-kart or yes,
But here in Kenya we use trolleys, you know.
strollers.
We use trolleys like this.
Strollers, yes.
Trolleys.
Yes.
We're working all day. Magical Kenya. Visit Kenya, you know.
I tell you. Okay.
One Kenya.
So this is Stacy. Well, can I video you?
Yeah.
This is
So we have to take, the plane leaves at 7.
10.
7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
Sam
too
will
late.
be waiting for you at the airstrip.
We have enough time to reach here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is
It's
Stacy.
not
We have been trying to get into this region, and now I end up in Nairobi.
Nairobi instead of
Nairobi,
Nairobi.
Kenya.
Instead of
instead of
Nairobi.
Nairobi.
Hey,
And she spoke to them. You told them where to
yeah,
drop
I
me,
told them where to drop you.
and they kept on
Makosa
driving.
ilifanyika.
Eh?
Makosa
Makosa
ilifanyika.
imefanyika.
Okay. All right. So we're not using the hotel, so that's. Can you cancel that? It's too late.
Okay, I've not even had time to call them. We'll call them on the way.
Yeah.
I'll call them on the way.
Yeah. Get back the money from them. Yeah. So what's going on now is that we're trying to get a plane fare, a plane flight into the region. Everything went haywire, and so we have to rush to the airport now. So it's fast moving, but a lot of mistakes. I'm telling you. You don't want to blame it on me? No. No. Communication. If you don't speak the language, they ignore you.
The uptown side of Nairobi.
Yeah.
They have a flag.
Oh. So we're in the market, folks, look, and the streets are packed already.
Early in the morning, you know, in Kenya.
Yeah. Early in the morning, and it's right in Nairobi. It's look at that. People are hustling.
People hustling all day.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we get in the car now and we're gonna rush off. All right.
Nice
Talk to
meeting
you.
you, sir.
Thanks, Stace. So we get picked up and we're rushing to the airport. Ah, Lord.
My name is Kimani.
Kibani,
Yes.
Shippy the Explorer, Rastaman.
Yes.
Yeah, Jamaican? No, you're not
Yeah,
Jamaican. Kibani.
yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Sorry about all this. It's
You say the company again?
Samsung Safari.
Samsung Safari, and Stacey has been working with me, trying to get me to the safari, and so we try to get across the river, and we tried to get across the river, and we couldn't get across the river, and now we tried to get to Norok, and I passed Norok by 2 hours, and I reached into Nairobi, Kenya, because of the bus services. But anytime you call Stacey, 2 o'clock in the morning, she's answering. She's answering. So I wish you could get a promotion and also to get. And thanks for the all the support. Yes, yes. And this is Shippy the Explorer. You see it on my card. Where did I put my? Yes, yes. So this is Shippy the Explorer. And she has my card, you can subscribe. And this is the drink money for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So thanks for everything. And so you'll work out she has to work out the hotel because we didn't need a hotel.
Yeah, so I'll call them. I'll call the hotel and then find out they're gonna give us a refund.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Because the trip was long. Even if we had gotten off the bus, we wouldn't have been able to
go to
use
the
the
back
hotel.
yeah.
To use the hotel. So you have to remember that as part of the package.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna go back.
Yes.
The boarding time is 7.
Yes.
And don't forget the plane number.
I don't know. I might end up in Tanzania.
Don't go to Tanzania.
All right. All right.
And you have a great time in Masai
Thank
Mara.
you.
And we'll be in touch.
All right. Thanks very much. Yeah. All right. Good.
Okay,
Good.
bye. We'll
Yes.
be in touch.
Yes. Yes. So there are the planes. These are Air Kenya, and we're going to fly into Kikoro. We're flying into Kikoro. And I tell you, this has been an experience, folks. Very unusual experience, and I'm telling you. So, but what it is what it is. Yes. Maybe this will be better. So here we are, folks.
Let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna be led to the plane, and I'm the first this time to get on the plane. So I'm just gonna. I think we sit anywhere. Okay. All right. Ooh, okay. All right. All right. Good, thank you. Oh, thank you. And the candy?
Yes.
Thank you. Sweet me up.
Watch your head.
Yes.
Any seat.
Any seat?
Yes, sir.
Sit.
Except this one.
Except this one.
This one has food, yes.
Okay.
Hello, morning. Watch your head.
I sit on. Alright. I sit in the back here. Sorry about that. Nothing was blocking. Anyway, this plane services is nice leather seats, and staying away in the back where I can see the some of the sights going down. So I'm flying over. So this will be it. So here we are. It seemed like business is a little bit slow this morning, so I thought I would be able to get on a plane. But there's more than enough seats on the plane, and maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us on the plane. Well, I'm not sure about the business, but here we are. I can see, I'll be able to see down and zoom in. So that blockage, I'll remove that blockage, but it's a good.
Good morning, ladies and
Morning.
gentlemen. On behalf of Gatwick Express, our captains and the rest of the crew.
So you heard the you didn't hear, but I clarify what this flight is going to 2 places, and I have to remember to come off at the first one, Kisumu. No, let me make sure, because with all that mistake this today since last night, Kikuru. I'm coming off at Kikuru. 30 minutes. I'll be coming. Anyway, hopefully I'm on the right track, and with all the efforts, man, that's gonna never give up sometimes. But sometimes when you're trying to get something and you see it's not working out, it doesn't work it. You know, it doesn't work out for the good. But all the determination to reach to Masai Mara is, I think, is finally on the move. By car, by bike, by car, by plane, no, by bike, by car, by bus, stupid bus, and now by plane, and then by car or van, back into the right schedule. So we'll bring you highlights, and hopefully it's exciting. Here, Kenya. Here we go. 30 minutes to Masai Mara. There we are. We are off already, and as soon as you leave the airport, you realize it's wilderness already, with some roads crisscrossing the path. I've seen these before as I've flown out the last couple of days, 3 days, 4 days ago, and yeah. Masai Mara looks like, folks. Plain, flat countryside, green grass, and massive, just miles and miles of flat surface. Very, look at it. falling now, so it's a lot of it's not necessarily spring. Here is a balloon, here balloon.